My name is Bob Roberts. I'm the owner and pit master of Redwood Smoke Shack. I'm gonna be honest, never really had a passion for barbecue. I just had a passion for creating. And barbecue's that thing that I found that kind of overtook my other hobbies. I was a home brewer, and barbecue started when I was home brewing at my house. It was one of those snowballs that started with just like one little push, and from there it just kind of out of control. My tax returns of 2016 bought me my first larger smoker. The first thing I cooked on it was one New York strip steak on like a 250-gallon smoker. You know, and I'm like, if I'm spending all this time and money on wood, how much can I put in here? And what am I gonna do with it? It was only a couple cooks, and then I told Lindsay, I said, I have to go buy a lot of food. And she's like, well, what are we gonna do with it all? I'm like, well, I guess we'll just sell barbecue at the end of our driveway to our neighbors. We cooked on a Saturday. We made up menus, I made up, all that kind of stuff, and printed them out, set up a tablecloth, and dragged the smoker to the end of the driveway and set up from 11 to sold out on a Sunday. And it was Lindsay and I was running the pit, everything was on it, and she was taking the orders, and people would drive up, and we sold out in like 2.5 hours. So we did it the next Sunday, and we made twice as much food and sold out in half the amount of time. And then we started getting notes on our door and our mailbox from neighbors. It's very similar to other stories I've heard when it comes to barbecue or something that they really are passionate about, some craft. And at that point, I had one of my buddies ask me if I wanted to cater the first Common Grounds beer festival. And everybody was kind of like blown away, and we need you to come out of our brewery. And I'm like, I can't, I don't have a health inspection. It's only a smoker, I'm just doing it for fun. And then Lindsay was like, well, maybe it might be something that you look into getting like a truck or a trailer, or what do we got to do to get that permit? So then we found the shack, and that pretty much is when it started to get real and serious. We opened up February 4th, 2017. It was snowing that day, and we opened up this small brewery, and we had 40 to 50 people in line for like 6 hours straight until we sold out. So the brick and mortar, when we decided to start looking around, it probably took us 18 months to find a place. When we first saw Dog and Burger, 2001 Manio, where we're at, it just felt like home. I always wanted, no matter what it was, I wanted to be like a neighborhood spot. I wanted to feel like I was part of the community, and try to create this to be like our backyard. And that's kind of the way I see it. It's like, oh, we're just having friends over every day. It's just we cook a whole heck of a lot more. So it just felt right when I saw this. And then it's set up for counter service, where you can walk up to our cutting board, you can see our product, you can tell us, I want that and I want this much of it. And that's what we cut. And the pits outside. Our pits are who we are. They're named after my dogs. They're part of basically my family, like my dogs are. And each one of them has their own little personality and what it likes to do, how it likes to run, all that kind of stuff. But they're visible. So our food has always been great. It hasn't changed. No, it's definitely evolved. It has to evolve. Our techniques have gotten better. We've kind of refined our process a little bit. We're getting better quality raw products. I think what sets us apart is consistency. To me, that's huge. Because if we say we're gonna do something, it's gonna be done this way, and you come in tomorrow and you don't get that, you're not coming back. And being, we're a barbecue joint, but in the end, we're a restaurant. So if you come in and you're like, wow, that was great, I can pretty much guarantee you the next time you come in, it's gonna be great. And it may be better than the first time, because we are learning day to day how to do it better. Rub smoked, handcrafted, quality food, a great atmosphere, trying to give you something that you didn't have before you came here.